Whoa. Again. It was a dream, but it felt oddly real. I had seen the scenery before. It looked the same, but something felt different. I was dressed like a girl, and there were lots of flowers blooming before me. In the middle of all of it stood a woman. I knew this person, but I didn't know who she was.
こんにちは、幽霊さん。
Hello, little ghost. The woman looked straight at me. Is she talking to me? No, I'm not a ghost.
そうね。幽霊は恐ろしいものだもの。
Not all of them.
あなたみたいな可愛らしい幽霊がいるはずないわよね。
Thank you, Chica. She smiled an innocent smile, like a child.
そっちに行ってもいい？
I nodded. I wanted to look more closely, too. I wanted to go near her. She came closer. She crouched down in front of me so we can see eye to eye. Is she a relative? I mean, well, now that I think about it, I think everybody inside the, around town had the same eye color. Just different hair color, if I remember correctly.
幽霊じゃなければ妖精さんかしら。
She looks a lot like Francisco right there. No, I'm not a fairy. I shook my head. I was neither a ghost nor a fairy.
違うの？それじゃあ。
Never mind me. What about you?
私はね。
She smiled so much, like a mischievous child.
私は魔女よ。
Are you the mother? The woman's eyes turned red. I see. So this person was a witch. I wasn't surprised. I just felt like it all made sense.
これは私と私の親友たちとの秘密なの。でもあなたには特別に教えてあげる。
Why?
どうしてって。
The woman thought.
わかったわ。さっきからずっと誰かに似てるって思ってたんだけど。あなた、私の好きな人にそっくりなのね。だから、特別。
I didn't know who this person loved, but that person must be the happiest person in the world. Because that person had something as wonderful as her love, whoever it was.
お名前、聞いてもいい？
Jeremiah. I responded right away, but the woman made a troubled face.
それは本当のお名前かしら。
Well, you're a witch, aren't you? Shouldn't you know who I am already? Or are you just waiting for me to actually expose myself? My real name? I didn't know what else to say except that my name was Jeremiah. No, that's not it. That was my name when I was a man. I had another name when I was a woman. My real name. The one that my mother gave me. Monica.
素敵な名前ね。
Thank you. I mumbled it a few times and she praised me.
あなたは今幸せ？
Why? Was I happy? I didn't know. I never thought about whether I was happy or not.
私はね、とっても幸せなの。好きな人がいて、お腹の中に新しい命があって。
Whoa. She's preggers. Congratulations.
だからといってはおかしいけれど、あなたも幸せになってくれたら嬉しいわ。
Okay.
あなたが幸せになれる道を選んでほしい。
The path that would make me happy? The path that I would choose.
アリア、
Whoa, who's that? Is that Ashen Hawk? I heard a voice from behind me. Huh? This voice. I knew this voice.
ごめんなさい。今日はこれまでみたい。またいつか会いましょうね。
The woman called Arya stood up and walked to the source of the voice. Her body passed through me. I turned around. Arya was smiling from the bottom of her heart. And the person standing next to her was Arya's love? He had red hair. He was tall, and he looked familiar. My vision turned white. I was probably going to wake up from this dream. And then I would forget about this scene, filled with happiness. After I got up, I felt disoriented for a while. I didn't remember the dream I had, but I felt like it was a pleasant one. I looked toward the table and saw the Caladavia covered in the cloth, in the same position as last night. A man I didn't know forced the Caladavia on me yesterday all of a sudden. It was so strange that I felt even that was a dream. But it appeared to be reality. Or is it? Dun dun dun. I'm just kidding. I felt like the Caladavia was glowing through the cloth. Perhaps it was, but I didn't feel like taking off the cloth to check. The night before, I wanted to stare at it forever, but now I was afraid to even look at it. I should take it to the church immediately. I said it out loud to motivate myself. The light from the window was brighter than usual. Today might be a little warmer.
そんなことが。
Dude, I swear, Lawrence, that is exactly what happened. Ain't that about a trip? I handed over the Caladavia, still wrapped in cloth. Lawrence smiled in relief. But after explaining to him what happened, his expression completely changed. Lawrence, does the name Hugh ring a bell to you?
いや、ないよ。でももしかしたら。
Maybe what?
その男はこの世界の主なのかもしれない。
What? Maybe that man might be the lord of this world? Wait, I was just joking. What? I was kidding about that. Multiple different worlds is... Wow. Did I actually hit the nail on the head? Huh? I was talking about something serious, and he had said something completely random. The Lord? You mean like God?
そうかもしれないし、そうじゃないかもしれないね。
Come on, man. No, none of this trivial trivia thing.
世の中には不思議なことがたくさんあるから。
Yeah, like why this town has never seen the sun. Oh, I see. He was joking. Lawrence's jokes were always so hard to get, but he sounded like he was being for real, though.
なんでもいいんじゃない？ちゃんと戻ってきたんだし。
And you, how the heck do you have such a deep voice at such a young age?
それより、本当にそこに入ってるの？
Elric spoke up uneasily.
そうだったね。疑っているわけじゃないけど、一応確認させてもらうよ。
Go right ahead. Lawrence unwrapped it to expose the Kaleidonia. It didn't give off the same glow as last night. Right now, it appeared to be a regular sculpture.
これが
カレイドビア。
See, they both have the same eye color too. The two of them went silent. I wonder what's the matter. I was enthralled when I saw it last night. Guys?
ああ、ごめん。どこかで見たような気がしてね。
ロレンスも僕もなんだけど。
Huh.
気のせいだよ。君がこれを見たことあるはずがない。
そんなの分かってるけどさ。
これも主のお導きかな。
Lawrence?
ううん、なんでもないよ。
Y'all are acting so weird now. Or is it just me? Overthinking and reacting to weird things.
ともかく見つけてくれてありがとう。君に頼んで正解だったみたいだ。
Not at all. It practically fell into my hands.
よかったね。マスカレードに間に合ってさ。
Yeah, the masquerade. The Kaleidonia would be on display at the church that day. Every townsperson will be able to see it then.
何か気になることでも？
It might be nothing, but I was told the Kaleidonia is a symbol of war. So I'm wondering if it's right to put that on display.
争いの象徴。確かにそういう捉え方もあるね。でもだからこそ、ちゃんと教会にあるということを示しておくのは悪くないと思うよ。
Right.
納得がいかないかい？
No. I wonder why people would fight over this.
言葉や理屈では説明のできないものなのかもしれないね。
For example?
そうだね。
Lauren stopped wrapping the Kaleidonia back up.
この置物が人を狂わせるような不思議な力を宿していたりとか。
Ah, yeah. I mean, I can see that happening because even the night before, she was so entranced by the light that it was emitting. Like, it could have actually made her go insane, and maybe that's why Ashen Hawk, knowing what it was, because he's a ghost himself, perhaps, maybe that's why he decided to go and cover it, was to make sure that she didn't go insane. And who knows, maybe the witch would have taken over and ended up doing some crazy ass stuff. You know? Was that another joke? He was talking about magic and astrology like a certain overlord. I know. I knew. Yes. But Lawrence maintained a serious expression. A special power that makes people insane. Magic. I remembered that feeling when I looked at the Kaleidonia last night. If Ashen Hawk had not come, what would have happened to me? If I continued being charmed by the Kaleidonia.
あんたは大丈夫だったの？
Huh?
昨日一晩それを持ってたんだろ？おかしくなったりしてない？
Huh. Interesting. Of course not. That's why I'm here today to deliver it.
だったらただの迷信なんじゃないの？気にするだけバカらしいよ。
I didn't think it was just some superstition, but there was no point in worrying about it anymore. The battles revolving around the Kaleidonia were all in the past. It was now back to in its rightful place. I could just leave it at that. It was just before noon as I made my way back from the church. The sun was high in the sky, and the weather was quite warm. Completing the massive job of finding the Kaleidonia lifted a huge weight from my shoulders. I decided to meander around town. Is that what it is? Meander? I decided to meander around town. Maybe. Everyone was making strenuous efforts to prepare. Amidst the bright and lively bustle, only a few arguments floated about. There were positive arguments about wanting to make the decorations even more beautiful, to make the festival even more exciting. Just until a little while ago, there had been countless fights simply about hawks and wolves being who they were. I won't have to dress up as a girl anymore for the investigation. That made me feel a bit sad. Why? Why would you not have to? I mean, you could if you want to. Because that's who you are. Let's be honest here. I might have liked dressing up more than I thought. I think so. You look beautiful in it, that's for sure. Now the masquerade will be successful. I'll be leaving this town after all. After that. You're still gonna leave. I already received the reward from the church. I could prepare for my travels even while helping out at the masquerade. Everything was going well. There was no reason to hesitate. I wonder what Francisca would say. Would she be sad, angry, or perhaps...
Ah!
Huh? Someone among a group of workers came to talk to me. Who could it be? He looked familiar, and he called me Jeremiah.
うわ、ひどい。覚えてないんですか？ほら、あの時酒場にいた。
Are you the one that went to go and propose to your girlfriend that you guys got in a fight and broke up with? Is that you? Oh. It was one of the guys with Levi during the drinking contest, and around him were the other members of the group. No, that's not all. The people with Lucas were here too.
仕事中ですか？精が出ますね。
今休憩中なんですよ。よかったらあなたも一緒にどうです？
Well, wait. What's with the sir?
そんなのあなただからに決まってますよ。
That doesn't answer my question.
おい、兄貴が困ってんじゃねえか。
Huh? Big bro.
まあまあ、悪気があってのことじゃないから。あんたも許してくださいね。
Little Jeremiah. What's going on? I was getting confused, so someone jumped in to explain.
あの一件であなたはすっかり一目置かれたんですよ。こいつらにも俺たちにも。
Oh, okay.
そういうことで遠慮しないで。ほら、酒もありますよ。
Oh, I thank you. You're the winemaker.
バカ！兄貴は酒飲んだろ。
だからこそだろ。ルーガス様の仇は取っておかないと。
縁起でもないこと言うな。しかもお前はあの場にいなかっただろうが。
やっぱりファルジュのやつはやり口が汚ねえな。
なんとでも言いやがれ。
いや、お前のせいで俺たちが巻き込まれるのは困るんだが。
あ、はいはい。この人に飲ませるくらいなら俺が飲む。
あ、こいつ勝手に。
はあ、面白い。お前の相手は俺がしてやる。
おいおい、味わって飲めよ。
Yeah, let's not do that same competition with drinking what seemed like mud. They started a drinking contest without me. Though they were arguing aggressively, they all seemed to be enjoying this.
こらあんたたち、昼間からお酒飲んでるんじゃないの。まだ仕事残ってるんでしょ。
口うるさいのが来た。
You be nice.
お腹に入れるならこっちにしときなさい。ほら、いつものお弁当。
おお、待ってました。
That's cute.
いただきまーす。
はい、あんたたちの分も。
あ、すみません。
ありがとうございます。
こんな光景が見られるようになるとはね。きっといいお祭りになるよ。
ああ、楽しみにしててくれよ。
はい、あんたも。
The lunchbox that was handed to me was still warm. I'm sure the lady just finished making it and handed it to us personally. It's warm. I looked around the town square and saw smiles everywhere. It didn't matter anymore whether you were a hawk or a wolf. I didn't know this town was so bright and cheerful. I was born and raised in this town, but I had never thought of the people here that way. Though it might make me sound full of myself, a part of me felt like Though it might make me sound full of myself, a part of me felt that I was a part of getting the town back together like this. It made me proud. But at the same time, I could be the spark that ignites the fires of war here. As long as I have the Red Witch's eye, that is. That was why once this was all over, I planned on leaving town. But when I see things like this, I just